Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be doing another ranking video. But in this ranking video today, we are going to be ranking every Fortnite event that's ever existed. And I actually am a Fortnite OG, but not really that OG. So I've kind of missed the first couple events, like the Chapter 1 Season 3 and Chapter 1 Season 4 events, like the Rocket event. And also I missed some of the later events, because I stopped playing Fortnite. But I've seen majority of the events, so I know how to rank these events. And the ones I haven't really seen, I won't be biased. I won't be like, oh, I haven't seen them, so I'm going to give it a bad tier. I'm ranking it based on how other people feel, and also how it is based on the community and just the look of the event. So you do guys enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Also, I'm with the face cam today in the ranking video, so if you guys do like the face cam, please leave a like and subscribe. Let's get on with the rankings. Meteor event. Before we actually go on, the Chapter 1 Season 3 event wasn't really an event, so I'm just on a immediate F tier. It's not really, again, not an event, just a single meteor falling down at a random point in the end of the season. So I'm getting F tier, it's not really an event, but I wanted to rank it, so that's why I give it an F tier. So yeah, that's pretty simple, pretty quick. The rocket launch event. This is Fortnite Chapter 1 Season 4 event. This is one of the events I haven't seen, but it was still a pretty cool event in the Fortnite community. It sparked a lot of stuff later on in the series and seasons of Fortnite chapters, because this is the start of the 7, which is the main thing in the Fortnite lore. We have the Rocket event, which also sparked the end event, and then also the later Rocket event in the Fortnite Chapter OG, which is, I don't really guess it doesn't really count, but it's still the main Rocket event. It's popular, it's known. It also spawned the crack in Chapter 1 Season 5, so it's a pretty notorious event for Fortnite. And if it didn't happen, a lot of stuff in the game wouldn't happen. So this one is definitely a good. That's why I like these events. The events are good when the storyline for the main storyline of Fortnite makes sense. So that's why I'm giving this one a solid A tier. Only reason why it's not an S tier, maybe it's because I made a bias, because I haven't seen it. But I feel like it could have been, like, I've seen better events in Fortnite nowadays, so I think this one could have been like better. But this is OG Fortnite, so that's why it's pretty good for the event's sake now. But I still love the event nonetheless, and it was like I wish I experienced this season, because I think it's one of the better seasons of Fortnite. And I would love to buy the battle pass, have Orange Justice and all that stuff. My favorite emote, but it's still a pretty good event, and I would love to watch it in person. So that's why I gave it an A tier. The Cube event. No, they're not really an event in Fortnite. It's the Cube event. It's Chapter 1, Season 5, and this is at the end of the season where the Lake Mountain became like a bouncy wonderland, whatever. And it's not really an event. It happened, like, you could tell it can either be in playground and or a main game, and the cube would then just tilt into the lake and then turn the entire lake purple and bouncy. It's not really a like interesting event, because like I feel like Chapter 1 Season 5 was a great season, but the event was just following Kevin around, seeing what he's doing. And they also had when like Kevin spawned in. It's also kind of a quote-unquote event, but this was actually the main event of the season, which that sparked things later on in the game. Like Season 6 was all about just this happening, but it wasn't the event itself to watch. It wasn't interesting or cool. It was a minute to 2 max of time, and then that's about it. And you could watch it in playground or watch it whenever, and it didn't it's not as cool as early events in the future. So I'm giving this one a simple C tier, not a D or an F, because I think it's still pretty good. It still follows storyline, and also helps it comes back into more events. So it's not D or F, but it's still a really good event. So I'm giving this one a nice C tier. The butterfly event. Now this is a great event. I think this is one of the first events I've actually watched. I mean, I definitely was playing since Season 5, and I knew what was happening, but I remember watching this event real time. I was a mobile Fortnite gamer, and it was such a great event, because I didn't know what Fortnite was all about. I didn't know what the cube was doing, and I watched this, and it was pretty cool. By the way, I'm taking a lot of people's credit for videos. I look at I don't have the footage of my own event watching this, so I'm using other people's footage. So all credit to all these people who I'm using. I found out on one channel I'm just using a bunch of people's footage, but later on we'll start using my footage when I actually get to watch the event. But this event is really awesome. It's the cube has been following for over a season and a half. Really popular. It was big for Fortnite, and watching it just explode and you get spawned into this world, this white world. It's just so surreal almost. It's like actually crazy. Then a butterfly comes and you touch it, it's like a rift, and you get spawned down to a whole different loot lake. The island's gone. It's just a nice grassy area, make loot lake a lot better. And loot lake is a big POI in the later seasons with all the events and stuff. And you get put back into this white world later on in one of the seasons. I think it's the same world. It looks like the same world. And you see a bunch of like 0 points, I think, or like white realms in the event. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's one of the best events in Fortnite actually, because it's one of the better seasons, and it has like it's a full storyline again. If it's about Kevin the Cube or the 7, it's really great. So I'm gonna give this one an S tier. Really great event. I loved it a lot, and I wish Fortnite could do something more like this. Like, I don't know, it's just really fun to watch, and I liked how it like sparks for Fortnite and all this cool hype. But yeah, S tier is where I'm gonna put this one. I forgot these exist. Honestly, I really forgot these existed. I'm watching a video on like a bunch of events, and I forgot this one existed. It was the New Year's Eve 2019 event. Like, it wasn't really an event per se. It just, if you play at midnight and you have a countdown to whatever time zone you were in, by the way, it'll count down to New Year. And if you play in Fortnite at midnight, it would do this. And again, they can't count this as an event. Another thing like, oh yeah, just like it happened. I really don't want to give this another F tier. I might go back to no ranking. Just want to mention it, I guess, but it's still interesting, I guess. I don't want to rank it, so I might just give it like a no rank. You know, I just want to point it out that it existed at one point, and yeah, I'm gonna probably give this one a simple no rank. The Ice Storm event. Well, that's something being said. This one I can give a rank to, and that rank is not going to be higher or even probably on the same wavelength as the last of one I saw, the New Year's Eve. This one was horrible, terrible, and just got downright awful. It was so hyped in the community because they added this Infinity Sword. That was pretty awesome. And the Ice King was just like, if they added so much more plot into the season, and a lot of stuff just flopped for some reason. Like, even though they had cut a lot of content due to the Infinity Sword. I think they added it too early, so a lot of people were just too overpowered. They didn't know how to like fix the things in the event, so the event itself wasn't fun to watch. It wasn't really interesting. It was just like the map just over snowed, and they added zombies to the map. It's like Fortnite Mares, but like shittier. And plus, adding stuff to the map doesn't mean anything. Now a lot of the maps have snow on the map, or on Christmas usually the map will be fully snow sometimes. So it's really not a good event. It's just a big Ice King, and that's about it. So I give one a simple F tier. It's a crappy event. It's not. It was so hyped, and it was so lackluster. I wish they had a better event, and yes, I'm giving this one an F tier. The Marshmallow event. Now we have Marshmallow's concert, and this one was pretty interesting. It was something new for Fortnite. It's the first, I think, icon skin in the game back in Chapter 1, Season 7, and it was a still pretty good event. It was in Pleasant Park, I remember, and it sparked many other concerts like Travis Scott, Ariana Grande, and then Eminem in the recent one, which was alright. But this one was still pretty cool. Had a lot of lights, a lot of people, fans showing up. I love Marshmallow. His music is pretty decent nowadays, but I loved it back in the day. And I love in the game the pickaxe I think was free, and I love the pickaxe. It's one of my favorite pickaxes I've ever used. I think until now recent I've used the pickaxe only exclusively. You see by seeing on my some earlier videos I used it only. I think some recent videos actually I use only the Marshmallow pickaxe. So Marshmallow's a pretty good guy, and I love the event a lot because it's like a lot of flashing lights and just a lot of sparks and some cool stuff to show off. It's just a good event. Nothing more to say. It's just like it's not no lore base. It's just a visually appealing good event. So I'm gonna give this one a B tier. Again, not if I like more lore base and something like that. It's still innovative for the game, but I think even compared to the other concerts, this one is not the best, but it's still really good. So I think this one definitely a B tier. Unvaulting event. The unvaulting event. Oh my gosh, where do we begin on this event? This is where we start with the 0 point. You see the 0 point. You go down into the vault at Loot Lake. You see the 0 point immediately when you go down there, and you see 6 pillars with the vaulted weapons. So 6 of them was Tac SMG, the drum gun, the plane, the fini sword, the grappler, and the bounce pad. I can't believe I remember that. I had to look it up. I actually remembered off the top of my head what the 6 were. Pretty cool, but hey. And what you had to do, you whack your pickaxe at one of these 6 pillars for as a worldwide vote of which one you wanted to bring back. Like 80 to 90% of people said they wanted the drum gun. I think next was Tac SMG, definitely. And then the other 4 were just overlooked entirely. Which back then at Fortnite, this event was pretty big because a lot of the stuff they didn't have a lot of weapons to choose from and things. So like, anything that they brought back would immediately came back like this. Nowadays, things come and go so fast that you don't get attached to things. Like the grapplers in the game right now, they had a finish sword, they had an LTM for that. Bounce pads are probably in the game. I don't actually don't think so. Planes are planes. Who gives a fuck? Drum guns are not in the game, and the Tac SMG was not in the game either. But it came back in the Fortnite OG chapter, obviously, of course. But this event was really cool to watch as well. You go down to the vault. I played one as well. You go down to the vault, you pick this drum gun, and that's you. When you leave the vault, you get put up back into the sky. You're in the middle of the sky, and you just see a huge volcano. The volcano just suddenly erupts. We don't know how. We don't know why. It just erupts. And first shot hits Retail Row, hits it more in the retail area rather than the more living area, and then one land hits Polar Peak, and which then like sparks the monster in the next event, and then 2 rockets, 2 missile meteors, I guess, hit Tilted Tower. One like this. One breaks into 4 pieces, and the second one just goes straight on for the towers. And the only building that doesn't get destroyed is the one that always gets destroyed in every chapter. Chapter 4, 5, 7. 3 times it's been destroyed. The middle building has been destroyed. The only building that didn't get destroyed was that middle building, the No Sweat Insurance. And No Sweat Insurance is actually pretty popular now in a lot of these the newer events. So some like events that had like No Sweat Insurance as something popular. So that was pretty cool. But this one's really good. It was so hype because Tilted and Retail got destroyed. The 2 popular POIs got destroyed, and then like it sparked some more things, and it was just so cool event. I love it. It's I think my favorite event they've had. Definitely top 3 if not my favorite event. And that it's just but then the Neo stuff came in and it kind of ruined it. But I still love this event a lot. I know a lot of people actually couldn't see this event. Like a lot of the Australian YouTubers couldn't, like Laserbeam, Lachlan, and all that. But I was able to see it, so hey, it's definitely like an NA East, NA kind of thing. Like I think a lot of NA YouTubers got to see it, but like Oceania couldn't really see it. That's fine. So I'm gonna give one an easily S tier. It was so good. Meteor event. This event was interesting to say the least. For storyline reference, I don't understand it a lot. Like the monster in the mech, if you follow the storyline only in this season alone, it probably made sense a lot. Like Singularity was a big character in this game, in this season, I should say. Her helmet was shown in the last season on the desk down in the vault. But I don't know her character. She built the mech, and the monster was in Polar Peak, so I guess it's like, again, the sides. Like I don't know how all works and all works out. The Polar Peak castle's on top of the monster's head. It's came from Polar Peak as well. I said that already. But the actual event itself was pretty cool to watch. These 2 big like creatures, a mech and a monster, fight it on the Fortnite map, the map that like we all know and love. pretty cool to see Fortnite can do something like that is like real time again. And I think it's when they started to do LTMs. I think it's where I think season 8 is when they started doing LTMs for their event, because a lot of people were getting the events due to them dying or just like problems. But like this is when they started doing LTMs for their events, like Team Rumble kind of maps. But yeah, and this event was pretty cool to watch because like I didn't even care for whoever won, mech or monster. I assume the mech was gonna win because the good guys, you guys usually win. It's just so fun to see watch like the mech thinking that he won the monster, and the mech comes out of the water like walking out like just like pretending, oh, I'm a tough guy, and then gets jumped by the monster and then rips his arm off. The singularity statue and the Neo Tilted, like the sword comes out, and the monster stabs the mech stabs the monster in the head, and then the mech then starts flossing. The game actually gave him a dance with no sweat because they only had one hand to floss. Still pretty awesome event, but not my favorite. It wasn't really none of this storyline was ever mentioned ever again after this. Except for the mech was actually brought back in another season, but really not that popular. So, but I'm still giving this one a high tier because it's a really good event. So I'm gonna give this one a nice A tier because I think that it's still a really fun event to watch. I love to watch it again, and I actually have my own POV of watching it, but I'm using someone's POV. Again, I'll put the link in the description when I get all the POVs in. But yeah, I'm gonna give this one a nice A tier. The end event. This is a Fortnite end event. Don't mind the quality being really bad, or don't mind it being on mobile. This is my point of view of what I've witnessed in the game. This is on my channel. It's my content. I should have probably just used some other POV because quality isn't that good, but it's just mobile. It's who cares. But the event itself though was amazing. This is when actually I forgot it was when mobile was actually a thing. Now that I don't think they have Apple mobile ports anymore, so it doesn't matter. But anyways, this event was pretty cool to watch because it's you started off as the Chapter 1 Season 4 event where you have the rocket launch. The rocket goes up into the air, and you get put into a rift, and then a bunch of rockets come out and like start swarming around the meteor, pulls the meteor in, and then it goes down onto the 0 point. The meteor hits the 0 point, and all the rockets like swarm away. I'm a little sick, sorry. And then the 0 point kind of like opens up and collapses on itself, and it causes a black hole. And the black hole eats all the floor in the map, and they're left with this like cool circle, blue circle, and a lot of downtime happened after that. It was pretty cool event though. I think one of my favorites. Again, not my favorite, but top 3 easily. In that again range. I think that's the one I put in S tier. Were definitely top 3 for me. And I also got to watch this one. As you see, my POV is right there. Not a good quality, but still my POV of when I watched it. So I give this one an S tier because the season itself was awful. I'll be honest. If I had to rank seasons, it's going to be worse. But I love the event at the end. It definitely capped it all off. I remember I was looking at my chapter 9, chapter 1 season 9 event, and then season 10 start and then end. It was such a small gap of videos. I put a lot of Fortnite because this season was awful, but the event was amazing. So give this one a nice S tier. It will do it some good service. So that's why I'll give this one an awesome S tier. The Star Wars event. Another event I forgot about, and I'm not gonna really rank at all highly. I think I'm doing another no rank is because no one really remembers one at all. It's the Star Wars event of Chapter 1, I believe. Yeah, Chapter 2, Season 1. I meant to say. It's not memorable. Like when people think of events, no one. I actually forgot this one existed. Like at least the one I remember before with the New Year's was like. I forgot about it, but it's obviously an event that happened. Like I could like think about this. This one, no recollection, no thought. Didn't know because I didn't remember this one happening. Like actually, I'm not even kidding. Like I remember lightsabers came out, didn't play them. I think it's when I started playing Fortnite a lot. But it was just like I don't remember a single thing about it. I don't know what happened. Like it's nothing happened. So another no rank. People probably thinking, why don't this one's a good one to rank because it's more like it's a longer event and it's more interesting. But I'm sorry, another no rank on the board for the Star Wars event. And yeah, that's about it. Another no rank I'm going to put on the board is the New Year's 2020 event. Again, same as 2019, just New Year's, just showing off the new year if you're in the game. And yeah, just I know what to say, it's just New Year's. But also, by the way, that Star Wars event, I want to say something real quick. That Star Wars event, you definitely would be mad if I didn't rank that one. That event was 10 minutes. In Fortnite time, that's a long fucking time. For events, I should say, because 10 minutes is not that long. But like, shit, man, 10 minutes and not a memorable moment from that event. Yikes. But yeah, just get another no rank. The Travis Scott event. Fortnite Travis Scott. Now this one was really popular, and honestly I agree, it was a really great event to watch. It also had multiple showings because just how great the event was. I think they had like 3 showings, I think, or like 2 showings 2 different days, something like that. I forgot how it worked, but it was such a great event to watch. I could watch it multiple times because of how good the event was. And it was big for Fortnite because they had another big concert, but it was like different from Marshmallow because besides like flashing lights and a whole stage and just like movement, you were brought to a whole new realm in the game. Like actually, like you're going through different dimensions and stuff. And you also you start swimming through like water, just like the music. I like Travis Scott's music too, so I actually like the music a lot. So the event was pretty cool. He also premiered a whole new song in the event. I think it was called the Scots or something. So it was pretty cool. Only issue I had with this event was and this is a bias, definitely a really bias, but I had a lot of lag during this event, I remember, so I couldn't really watch the first showing of it. I had to watch a later showing. It was just upsetting me a lot, and just a problem with my game. So I would give someone S tier, but I can't. I want to, but I can't. So I'm giving this one an 8 tier. Definitely biased. I want to keep it as less biased as possible because I want to be like, I want this ranking to be like a universal ranking. But this one's definitely a good 8 tier for me, and just 8 tier in general. So yep, this one a nice 8 tier. The Device event. I'll be honest here too. It might be a little biased as well. This was a lackluster event. This was the Device in Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 2. And this season was a great season. Like, this is one of the best seasons Fortnite had in a while, because they had the new chapter come out. Chapter 1 was alright, it was really lengthy, and then Chapter 1 Season 10 was awful, and Season 9 was but yeah. The season was great, so we hope the event would be even better. But it was, I don't know. It just how it ended and how it had affected things. Is that like they made a storm water? Like, why do that? It didn't make sense to me at all. And it definitely added more backstory to what it was there to come with the new character called Agent Jones, or how Jonesy is a big character now, because Jonesy always been the default character. Now he's one of the main characters of the entire Fortnite. He's Agent Jones. He's Jones. You know, like you saw him firsthand in the office. You saw that office in the middle of the map. You saw. I don't think the 0 point was mentioned shown in this event, but it was still pretty cool to see that office, and just see this device that I think that's Minus made. We push back the storm and like see how you like get out of here. The loop, I guess. I don't know what's supposed to be about. What he was trying to accomplish. I'm not sure he accomplished it right or wrong, but yeah. But still a pretty decent event, but not like my favorite event. I was thinking I would give it a C tier, but I put the Cube event in a C tier, and I think that's way better than the Cube event. So I'm just one a B tier. Still a pretty good event. So I guess it's a B tier. I can't give it the service will be C tier, and it's definitely better than Cube events because it had more storyline and more action to it than any other event. So that's why I'm giving this one B tier. The Galactus event. Now this event was probably the largest event that I think Fortnite's ever had to this date. It's because the season itself was alright, didn't play it so I wouldn't know. But the actual event itself was pretty cool because I think it was Marvel event. It was like all the Galactus and then Iron Man, Wolverine, and Thor came in later too. So it's a pretty good event. So what happens first is you're on like that platform that destroyed in the beginning. I forgot what it's called. A ship. You get destroyed in the first few seconds of the event, anyways. Galactus whacks it away, and then Iron Man catches you with his, and he gives you a jetpack. And then you have to try to protect him from the 0 point because Galactus starts snapping the 0 point. Which honestly, think about how a fictional character from like Marvel actually affects Fortnite. Because if this didn't happen, a lot of things later on in the season wouldn't happen because they made the 0 point unstable and infected other things later on. But yeah, and then you get put into the realm back. It's from the realm from Chapter 1 Season 8 event and Chapter 1 Season 6 event. We're like in that white realm with a bunch of battle buses. So freaking cool how you're a bunch of battle buses and you start shooting like little robots and like things that try to attack you from to Galactus. And you're like, the battle bus is a bomb. And you crawl way up Galactus, and then you feed all the buses to Galactus, and then you go put back into a rift, and he's toast afterwards. He's like, I'm not sure if he's dead or just blew up, whatever will happen to him. But pretty cool event. I love it a lot. It's definitely worth watching. This was my POV of the event. As if you don't have proof, it's obviously it says in the top left corner, it says Snowy Electric. That's my Discord username back in the day. But yeah, this event was awesome. Definitely more eventful. Also had a great soundtrack to it. Got some good music to it. So pretty cool event. And I'm gonna give this one another S tier. A lot of high tiers in these ones, but unfortunately, I'm gonna be honest right now. Some might go down lower in the tiers because I know it's gonna get gradually a little worse. But yeah, this one's a great one, S tier. Another unrankable one, New Year's 2021. Same shit. Who cares? It's unrankable. Simple. A 0 point destabilization event. This event was definitely different from the rest of the events because this one was like, instead of the day before event where like you get an event and then downtime, usually a lot of the newer events were like that. You get like, I think it started in Chapter 2 Season 4 maybe, I think, or maybe Chapter 2 Season 4 definitely was when it started. With like, you have the event and then downtime will be that day and the next day you can be able to play the game. But this is where the season already ended, and then you play this, and then the actual season starts after you finish this cutscene and / event. You get cutscene where Jonesy is portraying the I guess the first the order. I don't know what he's portraying. It's like wherever he worked for. I forgot what it was called. He has to stabilize a 0 point. You first meet Dwayne The Rock Johnson, aka one of the 7. I don't remember his name. As the character. And then he closes up the 0 point as you close up these with your little rift, and you close up with the portals for the 0 point, and he stabilizes it with a gray metal. I don't know what it was, but he secured the 0 point, which started up a new season. It's a good event. Again, it would have been better if it wasn't the same day kind of thing. It had its own cutscene to it. So not really as memorable as the other events, but still a good event. Not bad. It also had a lot of action and really well appealing and visually appealing. So I'm gonna give this one. Also, before I say I will give my ranking, also it adds a lot, and I mean a lot of lore. Like adds more to the lore than all the other events. I'm telling you. Like if Agent Jones, you have this Dwayne The Rock Johnson character, which is big, huge character. And just like how Agent Jones became a rebel to his who he's supported. I forgot what they're called. The First Order. I want to say First Order, but Star Wars. But yeah, I'm just want a B tier. You probably thought the thing would get higher, but compared to the other events, this one is So B tier is where this one's going. The Rift Tour event. This is gonna be fun editing because I know when I was doing this, I forgot the Ariana Grande event, and I did the rest of the video, and I gotta do the Ariana Grande event. Usually for me when I edit this, I just go like video, like I do them like in motion. I do them like one at a time. But I forgot this one, so that's a lot of things are out of order now. But I kind of want to keep them in order of when they happened. But yeah, this one is Ariana Grande's Fortnite concert. Compared to the other concerts, this one actually is really good, really visually well appealing. It's up there with Travis Scott's. I think it's like introduced to Travis Scott. I think Travis Scott's a little better though. I didn't watch this one, that's why I'm saying that. But I still think it's a really great event visually and has some great songs. Again, I liked her music, so it wasn't too bad. But like, it's not like awesome, amazing. But it's still pretty good. It's like the same thing as Marshmallows and or M&M's, but on the same ranking. But it's still a really great event too, like visually, and it had like a lot of things added to Fortnite. Sometimes you don't think it's actually Fortnite that you're watching, but like it actually is, and it looks so freaking cool. Again, not lore for me, so that's why I'm like breaking it high. But yeah, I'm gonna rank this one a solid B tier. I'm not much to say about it because it's just like I can't tell you everything that happens in the event because it's just a concert. Like, you know, I can't really say much, but it's still a really awesome event. It's visually nice, and yeah, B tier. Operation Skyfire event. Operation Skyfire. Didn't know it was actually called this until recently, aka right now. I actually don't remember playing this one event. I don't think I did. I know I'm not sure if I did play this event and the next event or didn't. Either I did or didn't. I don't remember, to be honest. I feel like I did. But at this point in Fortnite, I was like, oh, I really don't care for Fortnite. It was kind of dying off for me. It's because the game was really laggy. I couldn't handle it, and I didn't know how to handle the game. But it's still, so the events, you start off, you have this huge UFO above the Fortnite map, and then you have a bunch of other UFOs, a lot of alien esque season, and then you go up into the huge UFO, see a bunch of other UFOs, and then I think you gotta blow some shit up. I don't remember, to be honest, what was the point of the event. And then you figure out you have this like you go into this like weird like purple lake shit. I don't know what it was, and then a cube will form. And like a blue cube though, cause you can kind of heal the cube, and then like you're getting put into another room, and then you see hundreds of other cubes like spawn out of nowhere, and then cause things are blowing up, the ship also blows up, the mothership blows up, and then you get thrown out of the ship, and then a bunch of cubes fall onto the map, and then like other ship parts fall, and then the mothership blows up and stuff. I wish I had a better detail of the ship, the name and all that stuff, but like, you know, in details of the event. But that's all I know and all I remember, and like it's not like, you know, and it's not a lot of names and things anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I guess one a B tier. I don't know what I'm thinking about actually. It's still a decent event. I'm not sure if it sparked the next season events. I think it did, because it definitely did, because the cubes were important. The Cube Queen, all that stuff were definitely important in the later events. So B tiers was the one's going. Yeah, it's also a really well appealing event. The End Chapter 2 event. This is like an underrated, interesting event. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like it a lot. I remember actually watching this one. Maybe I did. I can't remember. But it was so good. If I didn't watch it, I should have, because it was actually pretty good. I don't think about this one as like a great event, but actually it really is a great event. Like, your Cube Queens are about like it kind of like adds everything to every other season. Like the UFOs, the cube, zombies, Agent Jones, and the Rock. The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, is mentioned in this one, so it adds a lot of the best things into Fortnite into one event. Like, actually, So you start off, the cube queen like does her thing. She spawns into zombies. She's like spawning all these purple cube things are everywhere. But the cube itself, the blue cube that you healed in the last event, is there to protect you and not let like things hurt you like the zombies or all the other UFOs. Unfortunately, the UFOs take all your guns away. So you can't really shoot. You're kind of just helpless, and hopefully they can survive. But then the 7 comes in and helps the battle. They open up the mountain, the island, and then you go into the island. You kind of like, well, the island's kind of, it's like about to turn it on 180 degrees. You're just going, you're trying to like navigate your way through the island, and you get to meet up with Jones and Dwayne Rock Johnson. No, they call him Rock. Let's call him Rock. But Jones is captured and by Sloan, and then the Rock saves him, and then they go to 0 point to try to like flip the island, and things are successful. At the end of the event, you are in the water far away, and you see the island is slowly flipping over to the other side, while the Cube Queen then drowns in the water, and things are going good, and then you get downtime for the next season. Pretty great event, actually. I always forget how good this event is sometimes. I wish if I didn't watch it, I wish I did. For some reason I can't remember. It's so weird. Like you think I would remember that the newer events I watched or not. But yeah, I guess one good not S tier, A tier. Sorry, S tier was resolved for like OG and great, like awesome. I don't know. S tier like this, it feels different for me. I don't know. I gotta watch it for more value. I feel like, but this one's still a great event. So A tiers, where this one's going. Again, New Year's 2022, no ranked. I don't know why I say them. It's just, I guess it's kind of funny now. But again, no rank. It's just New Year's events, but it's still an event nonetheless. A collision event. Now this event was another pretty cool event. It was bring back the mech. I played one actually live in Twitch. As you see the one view over there on the corner of the video, my follower account. This is my point of view. Pretty cool. Follow my Twitch, by the way, just Electric on Twitch. Also subscribe here, obviously, of course, to watch other streams here. I stream on both YouTube and Twitch. But yeah. Now, this event was pretty cool. So you're in a random like moon, or like, I don't know where the frick you are, to be honest, with a mech, and you shoot down back to the Fortnite map, and you try to fight the 7 and whoever's fighting you, Sloan and her gang of tanks and ships and blimps and stuff like that. You gotta fight them off to fight this device thing where you stick your sword in and stab it. But while you fight things off, you kind of die, and the Peely comes in, gives you the slurp truck, you drink that, and it helps you out. And then you take your sword, you go stab the device thing in the middle to win the event. And then you fall through the entire map somehow. I don't know how that happens, but you just fall through. After you fall through, you're in this world with you met up with I think the Rock and Jones. And you go up these steps to climb. This is 0 point right here. To get what you're trying to do is trying to destroy the 0 point and like bring back to the first reality. I guess I don't know how Fortnite works and all that stuff, but thankfully you stop Sloan. She gets destroyed by the mech. So it slams his fist into Sloan's tank. Afterwards, you stop the what's called the device from reaching the 0 point by shooting the little glass things, and then boom, you win because after the blast, like I think they explode afterwards. We get covered by the mech. Ella Jones and the Rock went into the 0 point to find Geno, and I think I don't think they've been mentioned since after that. I'm not even kidding. Like this is like a middle of the season, chapter 3, and they really haven't been mentioned. I think the Rock has. But Agent Jones, besides the new season, which he looks different, but he's still Agent Jones, I guess. It hasn't really been mentioned. So, but yeah, this event's still awesome. Like I love the fighting ones where, but it's like you have to also do work to then not just like you watch the event. Like we have to like physically do something. It doesn't matter if you do anything or not. You just like kind of there. But yeah, this one's gonna be high on the highlight list. Another A tier for me. Pretty fun event to watch. And yeah, A tier. The Fracture event. Now this is an event I know I didn't watch, and I'm actually glad I didn't watch because this event sucks. I mean, so I've ranked only one event low on this list, honestly, like low, and that was the Ice King event in Chapter 1, Season 7. But this one's gonna suffer a similar fate, not as bad as Chapter 1, Season 7, but still really bad. Like I kind of ranked it a lot higher than the Cube event because I wanted to keep them in like a higher rank. They're all really good, and the Cube event was like, but this one's pretty bad. The Chrome didn't make sense to me at all. Like I don't know why they even added that to the game. It just didn't make sense. It was just in this season. That's it. So, but yeah, like this Chrome lady turns the entire map into Chrome, and then the map kind of blows up on itself. And like the Florida map, like so also chapter 2 and 3's map are all gone, and then one of the 7 who actually survived in the explosion and before the Chrome tries to rebuild the entire map in the space. It brings the entire map together into chapter 4 season 1. But the only problem with this event is that you're left in this like downtime, quote unquote. You're on this floating island, and you try to rebuild the map, and you have to like, collect these orbs. It's just super boring. Like why you're there for like 10, 15, I don't know how long, 20 minutes, just collect these stupid orbs and just trying to survive. Like it's not interesting whatsoever to watch, and it wasn't like any action packed, nothing. You're just at some point, you're just like, boom, done with the event. Okay, well, wasting my time, I guess. While Paradigm just builds back the Fortnite event, map for you. You really didn't do shit. But yeah, I'm not gonna go an F tier because I mean it's really bad. But I'm guessing on a D tier. I don't have anything in D tier, but D tier is definitely a good place to put this one. It's still not that too bad, I guess. It's the end of the season events. So it has to be like somewhat decent, but it's still pretty bad. Because it definitely, if this event would happen, chapter 14 wouldn't happen. So it definitely adds something to that, but still a bad event. Again, New Year's 2023. Who cares? It's just an event. If I count these events, only in like a week from now, this ranking will be outdated because the New Year's is gonna start in like a week. It's 26th of December. So yeah, but again, gonna rank it. I'm just mentioning it so you know it exists and that its event actually exists. So yeah, that's why I rank it. I'm sure I'm telling you, but I'm not gonna rank it because it's like 3 seconds. So who cares? The Big Bang event. Everyone knows this event. This was the most recent event that happened in Fortnite. Happened like 3 weeks ago. It was the Big Bang event again. It was like at the end of Fortnite OG. They remade the end event from Chapter 1, Season 10. And I mean, they didn't really do a good job. It was a lot quicker. Like they made the rocket went up. It's how the meteor. They didn't like go through a whole spasm of the crack. What's it called? The rifts going through the map. It just like it went behind the meteor, and all the rockets came in, threw the meteor in, and then the meteor went through, and then hit the 0 point again and blew up and made a whole black hole. You know the event. We ranked it before, but after that, you get thrown out of a rift, and you get put into. You're in a whole new realm of like, and you see a bunch of realms and worlds, whole things to see. First, you get put into the Lego world where you become a Lego. You go to this whole Lego City area. Because they had a lot of new collabs this season where they had like Lego. And then you get put into the Rocket League world where you have Rocket Racers, like a racing game for Fortnite, which was pretty and Lego's pretty but then they added Fortnite Festival, where you get put into another realm, and then Eminem just starts playing. Like Eminem has his own festival, plays what's the song called? Lose Yourself. Can't remember the name for it. Lose Yourself. He sings the song, and it's a pretty dang good event. Then afterwards, he at his concert, he plays Godzilla, where like it's huge Eminem destroying buildings and stuff. It's all red, pretty cool. I wish that his event was longer. I wish it was, but it's not. It wasn't, but yeah, I did like his. I like his event a lot though. He only played 2 songs. That's why it was cut short. And that was supposed to represent the Fortnite Festival, the game mode they added. And honestly, that game mode is actually one of my favorite game modes in Fortnite. Like a Fortnite, I can just play Minecraft. Rocket Racers didn't even touch. I didn't even looked at it yet. I'm not gonna lie. But Fortnite Festival actually is a bop. It's a jam. I love playing that one. It's one of my favorite things to do in Fortnite right now. Besides actually playing the actual game itself, which is it's alright to play the actual game, but it's still pretty fun to play the game. The event itself after that, you kind of get put into the like open world, see all these realms and stuff. You see your own realms that we're actually about to go into, which is the Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 1 event. But yeah, it's a pretty decent event. I wouldn't rank it that high because it was like it's just showing off the new collabs and stuff. It wasn't like innovative, and it didn't like spark anything big. But it was still pretty cool to see the stuff, and also Eminem event was pretty awesome to watch. So yeah, I'm gonna give this one a B tier. Probably might put it higher, but I am not really that special for it. So yeah, B tier is where this one's gonna go. So that's all the events that are really popular in Fortnite. I may have missed some that are like some creator events. I think they had a few like some risky reels, live showing events, but they're not as popular as the main events that happen in Fortnite, or some big ones. I counted some of them, but I'll mention some of them that I didn't rank them. I just mentioned them every so often, but I just didn't rank them like Star Wars and the New Year's events. But the ones that are important with the storyline and actually like main events in the game, I ranked them on the tier list. So if you guys do enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe. And I'm trying to hope make more rankings in the future for Fortnite and also FNAF and maybe other things too. If you guys want to see any other rankings, please leave a comment down below. I really want to appreciate it if you guys do that. So yeah, please leave a like and subscribe. Peace out, much rights, don't you bleach, and always stay lit.